everybody. This is your boy Damion Crier. I hope each and every one of you guys is having a wonderful, amazing, and blessed day. I am doing all right, guys. Thanks for asking. Just kidding. You know what? I actually just picked this camera up and happened to look closely at my face. And let's see it. Zoom in. Holy cow. See that right there? That's a bump or a pimple. That's weird. I don't even usually get those. I've been getting them lately though. Anyway, this is for grown folks only. Grown folks, tell me, what does it mean when you normally get a pimple on your face? Really unusual, and they just pop up from time to time all of a sudden. Where do you think those little bumps come from? Let me know in the comment section. For grown folks, men get them and women get them. I think women get them more frequently than men do. But anyway, guys, this is December, guys. December, I want to talk about the month of December because it's a very, very stressful month for a lot of people around the globe. And yes, if you guessed it, story time. Yes, it's been a while since I did a story time. So it's about time that I do a story time. Before we start off about the month of December, I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about myself. For those of you who don't really know me, that's newly subscribed to my channel, I'll see there's been more people come to the channel to show major support. I feel truly blessed for you guys being here because there's a lot of channels out there that you can watch, and you know, for the ones who came to my channel to watch me and support me, I just feel really, really honored. I feel really, really blessed to be able to share my life with you guys and to share my stories and my experiences with you guys, whether on or off the table, whether good or bad. You guys know I've had a lot of sadness in my life. Let's just say 2017. So we're about to end 2017 and come into 2018. Which I know for a fact is going to be a lot better year for me. You know, one thing about God is, excuse me guys, for a second, trying to get this here right. There we go. One thing that we know about God, and I'm not here to try to preach, but we know God is real. We know it's real. And you gotta excuse me for swinging back and forth. I gotta have to doing that when I'm talking on camera. So basically, my name is Damion Crier. I've been doing YouTube since earlier this year in 2017. I'm a full-time worker. I work every day for a living. I enjoy fishing. I won't say I love working on vehicles, but I take an interest in working on vehicles. I know enough about vehicles to keep my own running. So those of you don't know me that well, again, I'm Damion Crier. A lot of you guys may know me through my son, Damon Prince, and Bianca from DMB Nation or the Prince family. And I thank them for helping me get where I'm at right now as far as what I'm doing here today on this channel. But anyway, guys, so enough about that. Don't want to bore you. Let's talk about the month of December, because the month of December, you know that you're ending the year. You're getting ready to get all those write-offs ready for tax time. You know, people who work in these crazy industries and stuff like that, factories, you got the end of the year orders that you got to push through and get them out. The overtime is crazy. Some places is not as fortunate. Some places actually slow down during the last month, which is the time that people really need the hours because they're trying to prepare for the upcoming holiday, which is Christmas. Christmas is the most major holiday of the year. And, you know, I'm not saying that other holidays aren't major, but Christmas is one of the holidays where you go out to spend the most to try to make everyone happy. You know, the thing with Christmas time, guys, you know, there's a lot of people out there stressing right now. It's crazy because we as human beings, we never prepare for this type of, this time of year. You know, when we get our taxes in like February or March or whenever you do rapid refund, we never set that money to aside and say, well, we're gonna put this money off for a few months. Christmas is 11 months from now, so we're gonna save this money. None of us does that. So it's always a stressful time, you know, with school starting back in August, just a few months ago. Then you just had Thanksgiving around the corner. You know, now people don't want from summer clothes to buying winter clothes now. And, you know, for the parents, it's always the hardest to be able to not get your children the things that they want, you know. And sometimes we should focus, and I'm not a counselor, guys. I come from a family of 5 brothers and 1 sister. And my mom was a single mom. So I'm not acting like I'm a counselor. I'm just telling you my experience and my observation of what I observed. Sometimes it's always best for us to get the things as parents for our children that we know that they need. You know, if we know that they need a coat, let's get them that coat. We know that they need shoes, let's get them that shoes. And then once we get past all that, then we can start focusing on the wants. Fortunately, this is the time of year where people get their wants. And sometimes getting your want is always not getting what you want. If you guys follow me, if that sort of makes sense for a second. You know, I guess a prime example would be, say for instance, you had your mind set on this iPhone. You know, I'm not a big iPhone person. I mean, to me, they're just too expensive. I mean, $800-900 for a cell phone, and then the cell company has the audacity to tell you that you can make payments on it. So instead of paying $50 a month for basic, unlimited, whatever, you can pay an additional $40 a month for this fancier phone. Just me, just my opinion, I'm old school. They all do the same thing. You need to call somebody, you call somebody. You need to text somebody, you text somebody. You want to go on the web and browse on Facebook or YouTube or read the news or check the lottery numbers. You can do all that. So I'm old school. So I'm not a big iPhone person. I mean, don't mean that I wouldn't mind having one since they're so popular, but perfect example of what I was talking about was some people, hold on. Okay, so I guess, oh, I lost focus. Okay, I guess what I'm saying is you want the iPhone for Christmas and your parents really want to get you that iPhone for Christmas. So you anticipate those last 2 weeks. School is going to be out for a week and a half or 2 weeks. You see that box sitting up under that Christmas tree. Christmas Eve comes, you can't sleep at night. You're up picking off the food that your parents been up all night cooking and mingling over the pies and the candies and the peanuts and the Christmas nuts and just all the nice things, looking through the stockings. But you see that box up under that tree and you know that's that iPhone. And you've already bragged to your friends at school that you believe that you got that iPhone. And when school comes back in a couple weeks, you're gonna be seeing me sport my iPhone, even though we're not supposed to have phones at school. So Christmas Day comes. You open that box up and it's a Samsung Galaxy J36. You know, it's the Samsung Galaxy J36. And I chose to say that particular phone because that's what I have. Samsung Galaxy J36 2016. And to see the look on their face is almost disappointing when you know that you was able to pay $100 for a very nice phone versus $800 or $900 to $1,000 on a cell phone. You know, and what I'm saying, guys, is just be appreciative of what your parents are able to go out and get for you, because everybody is not in a position to be able to actually just go out to the store and spend all this money to celebrate Christmas. Because you got to keep in mind, you know, when you buy food for Christmas, you buy a lot of food. I don't know about you guys, but in my past life, you know, Christmas was big in my house. I mean, it was banging, man. I'm talking about presents up under the tree that go all the way across the room to the other side of the room. I mean, no exaggerating. This is a true story. Then on top of that, you know, with all the food, cooking chitlins and greens and homemade dressing, mac and cheese, you got that ham jumping off. And yeah, I'm the type of person, even though Thanksgiving just passed, I still throw a turkey in the oven. Man, listen, we'll eat off that stuff, man, 2, 3, 4 days. We ain't gotta worry about nothing. Throw some aluminum foil over that stuff and throw it in the refrigerator and eat it the very next day. Because I always said, food is always better the next day because all those juices just sitting there and marinate. But anyway, back to Christmas, guys. We cannot be selfish when it comes to Christmas. We have to be considerate. We have to remember it's not always about receiving, man. It's all about giving, because why? You getting that Samsung Galaxy J3 6 instead of that iPhone 8. You have to remember that there's somebody out there your age that won't even get a meal, that's sleeping up under the bridge, that's homeless, that won't have a Christmas. So all I'm saying is just be appreciative of what you get. Make this holiday special. Don't make this holiday just about you and what you want. Make it about other people. You know, I mean, I'm always saying in the vlogs, do something nice for somebody. You know, if you see something, say something. Don't walk past somebody and not speak to them, because that's rude. You know, put a smile on your face. You got the Salvation Army people out there ringing bells. You know what they're doing that for? They're not doing that to put money in their pocket. They're out there ringing that bell for those donations so they can help other people out. Blankets, coats, homeless shelters, Red Cross, to be able to get people off the street that's sleeping out on the street in the wintertime up under bridges or in their car and don't have anywhere else to go. All I'm saying, guys, is don't knock your parents if they cannot get you what you want. I come from a family of 5 brothers and 1 sister. I said that earlier in the vlog when I first started. We didn't always get what we want, but my mom, she always told us, I'm the mom and dad. You know, I brung you in and I would take you out. Basically, she did what she could for us. You know, she made it happen. You know, we had Christmases where we had a lot. We had Christmases where we had a little, just a little bit. We had Christmases where we couldn't really get anything at all. Because, you know, being a single parent, hold on, I need to turn this off, this thing. Okay, we've had Christmases where we got a little bit, we got a lot. We had Christmases where we got nothing. But we did have a meal and we had each other. Me and my 5 brothers and my 1 sister, we had each other. And sometimes some people might say, oh, well, that sounds corny. But think about the people out there who's gonna be celebrating Christmas this year with no one. And I'm gonna tell you guys, frankly, I plan on celebrating Christmas by myself this year. Why not? I'm going to be off work for a while and I don't have any plans. But what I am going to do is I'm going to get a small Christmas tree, the plastic Christmas tree that I can use year after year. And I'm going to get Damion some items. You know, that's my 9-year-old son. And we're gonna make, when he comes over here, because he has to spend time with his mom and his brothers and sisters, then he'll come over with me, you know, and we do our thing. But I still plan on cooking chitterlings. It won't be the amount that I usually cook. I still plan on making a small amount of greens. I still plan on making some type of meat. Homemade dressing takes so long to make, guys. And, you know, there's a lot that goes into it. Cutting up the celery, the onions, the peppers, making the cornbread, letting the cornbread get cold so it's hard enough to crumble up. I plan on cleaning me some chitlins and just doing it, man. Solo, you know. This will be my first Christmas alone, and I don't think I'm gonna be sitting around the house dwelling about it. I'm gonna be giving praise to God that I'm still here to see Christmas of 2017, because a lot of us is not as fortunate. I'm sorry, it wasn't as fortunate to be around to see Christmas of this year. So, you know, I'm also thinking about doing what I did earlier this summer when you guys seen a vlog of me driving around in a Mustang and, you know, giving people $5. You know, sometimes it's all about, you know, blessing somebody else. Any of you guys ever went into Walmart? Well, of course you guys have. But you guys go into Walmart and you put a layaway in layaway. And, you know, a lot of the layaway laws have changed over the years where you can do 30 days or 90 days or they don't really do the layaway thing until around certain times of the year. But you go in there, example, and you do a $500 layaway, and you're paying like $30 a month, or every 2 weeks, every week, or every pay period, or what have you. And then you're struggling with it to where you're gonna lose it. And then one day you walk in there and you still owe a balance of $400 on that layaway. And when you give them your name and show them your ID to make your payment, the teller behind the counter looks at you and says, "Ma'am, sir, someone already paid that layaway off." Some of you people know what I'm talking about. I got 26,000 subs. I'm sure out of those subs, somebody has experienced that. Or coming outside of Walmart and looking on your windshield and seeing an envelope and opening it up and there's a $50 bill in there. What I'm saying is, when you do stuff for people, they don't always have to know who's doing it. Sometimes you don't have to be there to take the credit for what you did for somebody. Sometimes it's best just to remain silent. So, so me at my age of 47, I'm kind of changing the subject a little bit because I am hungry and I'm ready to get on to other things. Me at my age, when I think of Christmas, I still think of Christmas as I did when I was a lot younger than I am now. I still love Christmas. I don't like the cold, but I do like shoveling snow. I don't like the cold, but I do like doing donuts in the snow in my car or my truck. Well, not my car, but my truck. I love Christmas. I miss my mom to death. I wish that she was still here. I miss my son, Deontay, that passed earlier this year. It's going to be hard, for me to really celebrate it without him. He's a big part of my life. He's my oldest son. It's just so much, but when I think about all the sadness, I think about, where I'm at now, positive things. Like today, I'm able to bust my butt at work all day today and still come home and do a story time vlog for you guys. For you guys to stressing out about what you can and cannot do for your kids this year. What you can and cannot do for your boyfriend this year. What you can and cannot do for your husband or wife this year. What you can or cannot do for your friend this year. Oh Lord. Life is really, it's full of challenges, man. And one of the big challenges is, man, we can't always be selfish because of our own needs. We have to always be considerate. It's not all about because she spent $300 on you last year, or he spent $200 on you last year, and you got to repay that by making a gift that you buy for that person is equal or its value. So quit stressing, man. And women, we all do it. We all stress over one day. It's only one day, guys. There's 364 additional days after that. It's going to keep coming around again. So people, please quit stressing over that one day. Enjoy your family. If you don't have a family to enjoy, find a family that will invite you to enjoy. You have churches that has these big Christmas dinners for people who don't have families. I would never be ashamed to go to a church and spend Christmas with a bunch of strangers eating a free meal. That's a blessing. You have options out there. So don't sit back and think that life is just all bad because it's Christmas time. And that's what I see now. I see a lot of people stressing and depressing, and they think life is bad because it's Christmas time and they cannot afford to get the finer things in life. Well, I'm here to tell you all that stuff is obsolete. It's materialistic. Everything that you want for Christmas or you wish for, it breaks. It's gonna break. I read a story one time, and I don't want to get into the whole Bible thing right now, But I read a chapter one time, actually recently. It says, there is nothing new under the sun. What has been will be again. There is nothing new under the sun. So what I'm saying is, if you don't get it now, you can get it later on in life. You know, so for my supporters, I just wanted to bring you this story time vlog. You know, this wasn't something that was requested of me to do. It's just that the last couple of weeks, as Christmas draw closer and closer, I see a lot more people stressing. You can walk in the stores and see the stressing look on their face, like, oh, I'm going to forget about somebody. Oh, I got to go back and do this. You know, don't go broke this Christmas trying to please everybody, because at the end of the day, you have nobody to please but yourself. You can only do what you can do as an individual or as a couple. Guys, listen, if you want me to do another vlog about this, because I can go on and on and on, you let me know. Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. If you have any questions, guys, hit me up. I'm good for answering those questions. Sometimes I can't answer right then and there because I do work. I have to survive. I have bills to pay. So I can't always answer every call, guys. Well, listen, man, I'm hoping to be bringing you guys another vlog soon. Story time, because there's another story time I would like to do. But I'll leave that up to you guys if you want me to do it. If y'all want me to stop the story time, no problem. Don't mean I'm gonna stop it, because there's somebody out there who's gonna need me. But you guys giving me comments about doing it will motivate me to continue doing it. Again, you guys already know the one chip challenge is coming Saturday. It is approaching, and yes, I am nervous. Gosh, I'm not ready for this. Well, listen, guys, I'm going to end this vlog. I got me some meat unthawing so I can get me something to eat. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm Damion Cryer. I will talk to you later on. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful morning. Have a wonderful evening. Peace.